Hello there, my name is Artem. I'm 26 years old and I come from Czech Republic from a Ukrainian family. Now I'm in China for about 2 years, and first time I came here it was to experience a new culture, to find some new friends, and my initial goal was to learn a little bit of Chinese, so I'm quite happy that it's going well here. I used to be an au pair in a Chinese family. That's how I got here for the first time, with the help of one agency from Qingdao. Currently, I'm focusing mostly on studying Chinese and experiencing some different culture, different lifestyle, and making contacts and new friends.
So, were you nervous about coming to China?
At first, when I came here, I already had a little bit of experience with traveling, but that was just in Europe. I never left Europe before. So initially I was a little bit afraid, but because I came here with the help of the agency, they organized all the documents, so they basically guaranteed that everything will be taken care of, so I wasn't that scared at all. Another thing is, the guy because of whom I came here to China was my classmate from grammar school, and I already knew that he was here for about 3 months before me. So basically he was the guarantee that everything went smooth and nothing bad happened to him. So if there was nervousness, just I would say very minimal.
And how long have you been studying Mandarin with us?
These 2 years, I would say. Yeah, 2 years.
Since the 2 years you were here?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you like it? Are you happy with how much you improved?
Yes, pretty happy. We've changed several teachers. I joined different classes during this time. All of them were very nice, so I can really recommend the school.
So how often do you use Chinese in your daily life?
Okay, I try to speak Chinese as much as possible in almost every situation when I deal with Chinese people. I believe this is the way to improve it, so nowadays I'm not scared going into conversation. Even though I don't know some vocabulary, I try to explain what I need if I'm looking for directions or want to buy something. It's challenging sometimes, but it's more fun that way. And I'm happy that I can study this language in an environment of Chinese.
So what's your favorite place in Qingdao, or your favorite thing to do?
I like Qingdao for a few reasons, and when people ask me back home what is this city about, I always mention a few things. I mention that we have beautiful coastline here. It's about 40 kilometers walk that was built for 2008 Olympic Games, and it's just awesome to walk there during the day or during the night to look at the seaside. My small country in the center of Europe, Czech Republic, we don't have sea, so for me it's especially amazing to be able to go to the seaside when I want. So this is one thing. Another thing I enjoy a lot are mountains here. There is a nice, not too high, but very nice mountain in the middle of the city called Fushan, and just behind Qingdao we have a big set of mountains that's Laoshan, where they grow tea and you can see monkeys and do whatever hiking in the mountains you want to do. Another thing, we have an old brewery here, Qingdao, which is another enjoyable thing. Beer here is affordable and quite nice. My advice to people who would start learning Chinese or any other language, if you're in the place where you have a chance to speak it, please do and speak it as much as possible. From the beginning, it's important to be immersed all day, every day. So even though you can know a couple of words, you can still try and explain to people. On one hand, it's kind of fun to maybe make some pantomime to explain what you want to do, or just try to go for it. And even though you don't know precisely how to say things, just try, because other people usually understand, or they can help you to say how it is right to say. And just don't be afraid to speak and listen. It's useful to make new friends, maybe find a boy, a girlfriend, if possible, of that language. That helps a lot. And just try to immerse yourself in that environment. I've met some foreigners here in China who after a couple of years couldn't speak even a few words, because they just always hang out with foreigners, which I think, I'm not saying bad, but if you want to improve your language, it's useful to find some Chinese friends too.